Alright guys, I'm back at Saul's house. We're gonna be doing my valve cover as I said in the last video. Putting the plastic one on. It's under this box. And then guess what came in? A special thing came in today. The Apple CarPlay came in. Here it is guys, the Apple CarPlay.
10.5 and a half inch.
Yeah, it's the 10-inch one. I don't know if it's and a half or a quarter, but it should be the same size as the OEM one. It's on Temu or some AliExpress though, and it came in pretty fast. But yeah, we're gonna do the valve cover first, and we're doing hood vents today as well. And then if you saw the short I posted yesterday, I did get the custom steering wheel put in. Shout out Saul's girl. She did it in one day, which was insanely fast. But yeah. Yeah, guys, these are absolutely covered in oil from this valve cover. But I've been taking it off slowly. The valve cover is definitely the hardest part. The hood is outside. I'm gonna be putting the vents like right here. Right there. On both sides, obviously. This hood is pretty trash though. Like there's clear coat fading all over it. It has a bunch of dents in the middle that you should be able to pick up on camera. The front of it, this is spray paint because it keeps like the paint's literally just coming off. I'm gonna clean that, clean the cash can. I'm gonna put the engine cover back on, but I'm gonna cut it down here so that you can still see the B58 coil packs when they're on the car. We got the valve cover off. I think they're pretty yellowed and dark. This old valve cover. The new one's in the box, the plastic one. Gonna put that on. There was a sandstorm earlier, so we closed the garage. I made the templates for the hood vents. So just gotta do that now, but we're gonna finish this valve cover first before we even do that. We're gonna be selling that stuff, the aluminum valve cover, the brand new gasket and the bolts. Here's the plastic one. I kept the gasket I already had because it only had 2,000 miles on it since I put that new engine in. But yeah, new bolts, the gasket. It's because I trust this gasket. I don't know where the Amazon one came from. Yeah, we're gonna put it on. And then once we put it on, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these so it doesn't look like that and be nasty. Yeah. Try to wipe it down as best as we can in there. So we just put the new valve cover on. We hand tighten them like loose tight so that we can go through and torque them down. That's what I was doing right now. I'll show you guys that after. And then I'm gonna be cutting my engine cover because I'm gonna put it back on now that I have the black plastic one on. But I need to cut it so that it fits the B58 coils. So I put masking tape on it and I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna cut it with the Dremel so it's like a straight line, but it should look dope. And it should work with the B58 coils. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and run some encasing for the engine harness, like the cables on top that run to the coil packs, as well as the injectors, so that I don't have just the yellow, orange, brown wires hanging out in the engine bay. I was talking about, guys, I'm gonna cut this right here so that it fits the B58 coil packs that run up all the way down. Just got some masking tape. When I put it down on the valve cover, it stopped at the oil cap. So I did a little bit right there on this line too. I'll cut it with the Dremel. Here's the new valve cover. We hand tightened all of them first, but then now we're gonna be torquing them. And yeah, these are the wires I'm gonna be wrapping in the encasing later. And then we do have the specs, so we know which order to go in with the torquing. All right, guys, my dumbass dropped the spark plug in between the engine and the subframe, and we could not find it. We lifted the whole car up. Yeah, so we crawled under the car. find it. But look, it's covered in oil, so I'm glad we're doing this. Alright guys, so the car is done. Put it back together. B58 core packs, catch can, intake, plastic valve cover, downgrade, but whatever. Right now, I'm working on putting this, like, for the door, the screen door grill. I'm putting it on this with 3M tape and bumper bond from JB Weld, so that the vents are like covered. But yeah, I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll be back tomorrow to do my Apple CarPlay and cut out the hood.